Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today, I'm going to show you the fastest and most time-efficient way to farm chi and 5-star gear so you can level up super fast and get the best gear for endgame. This rinse and repeat farming method allows me to average 10 to 15 5-star items every 15 minutes, 1 million chi roughly every hour, tons of copper, and an endless amount of materials used for upgrading and embedding gear. The build that I'm using in the footage can literally two-shot this boss on screen, making it the most effortless and consistent farming method in Wolong Fallen Dynasty. This build is pretty simple to make and doesn't really require any special items either. Now, the only way to obtain 5-star gear is in New Game Plus. The great news is, you don't have to get very far in New Game Plus to access this farming method. For the build to work, you will need at least 30 Fire Virtue, which gives you access to 2 spells that you need for this build: Amplify Damage and Overpower Burst. Overpower Burst is going to greatly increase the damage of your next wizardry spell, and Amplify Damage is going to significantly increase the damage of your attacks. You will also need at least 40 Water Virtue to use Ominous Chill, which is your main ice spell. You can see below here that I currently have 9 million chi and almost 4 million copper. So basically how this build works, you use 2 fire spells to buff the damage of your wizardry spell, and after you buff your character, Ominous Chill is going to be your main attack. Overpower Burst greatly increases the damage of the next wizardry spell. Amplify Damage for a certain period of time increases both the damage you deal to enemies and receive from them. And Ominous Chill summons small icicles to continuously fall on the locked on target or on a point at a certain distance to the front. For the stats on the build, I recommend prioritizing ice attack power, chill accumulation on enemies, and as much water damage as you can stack. Obviously, the faster you can accumulate chill, the faster you're going to do damage, and then the more water and ice attack power you have, the more damage your spell is going to do. If you want a higher chance of receiving 5-star gear, you can also add luck attributes to your pieces. So you can find luck on accessories, you can also add it onto your pieces of gear. One stat that you should really be on the lookout for is called damage amplification upon wizardry spell hit. So once you hit the boss with a wizardry spell, your next wizardry spell is going to do more damage because your damage is going to be amplified with this buff. The mission you want to farm is in New Game Plus. In Part 2, it's a sub-battlefield called Tale of Giguzi. Now, in this mission, you're going to fight a mini-boss. It teleports you right to the boss. You don't have to fight any adds, which makes this process even faster. Now, let me demonstrate just how easy this is, okay? So I just spawned in the mission. You pass this battle flag. Before you jump down, make sure you buff yourself. Overpower Burst, Amplify Damage. Jump down to the left here. The boss is going to spawn right in front of you. Hit him once with Ominous Chill. Activate Overpower Burst, and hit him one more time with Ominous Chill. And that's all you have to do, rinse and repeat. Also, every time you kill this boss, you will stack elixirs and warlock gear as well. And keep in mind, everything that you don't need, any piece of gear that you don't want, you can salvage, which means tons of copper, tons of materials for upgrading, and it's just gonna make your builds a lot better overall. And there we go, 5-star Sir Magnificent Beard Armor plus 8. So basically what I do, I just rinse and repeat this method over and over again until my inventory fills up. It's going to fill up with weapons, gear, accessories. You can sell those items, which I don't recommend doing. You're much better off salvaging it for materials, just so you can upgrade your gear and use it for embedment and stuff like that, just to add different attributes to your items. And you can get a lot of powerful special effects for your armor just by doing this method. Once your inventory is full, head over to the Hidden Village and go to the blacksmith. From here, I highly recommend salvaging your gear just because you're going to get more out of your time. You're going to get steel, jewels, and also specific special effects that you can transfer over onto other weapons or even gear. Now, this is very important. You don't want to get rid of gear that has special bonuses. For example here, this one here has a grace. The Yellow Turban Bandit Garb has a grace, and this grace is going to give you extra bonuses to your build. Deflect Spirit Consumption, haste upon deflection, damage amplification upon a successful counterattack, and this one right here is an extra bonus that you can only obtain from using this grace. When you successfully deflect, you will gain up to 5 stacks of Principle of Ling Bao. Each stack increases HP damage dealt and normal attack spirit gain. This is going to make you extremely powerful, and this is the true endgame. This is what you are looking for once you start New Game Plus. This is how you can make really powerful builds. If we scroll down, here's another one, Wisdom and Courage. If you get the full set, you can get extra dual saber spirit damage. You also get Spirit Fervor to the user upon a successful fatal strike. And just one more example here, you can see Taishin Bandit Garb +8 5-star gear, Grace of the Supreme Heavenly Emperor. This is a set that I'm looking for right now because the 5 set gives you Skyward Majesty. If at least 3 of your 5 virtues are within 5 points of the average value of all 5 virtues, you will gain access to a special effect based on the number of virtues that meet this condition. So just to sum it up, when you're going through your gear, look for those graces, okay? This is the end game. This is the most powerful gear in the game. Do not salvage this gear. You want to try your best to find a full set. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you have any questions, if you think I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want to see more Wolong Fallen Dynasty videos and guides just like this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those bell notifications so you are notified every time I drop a new video.